Hello guys, welcome to Green World Consult. My name is Steven Tete. In today's video, we are going to get more insight on how to start cassava farming as a beginner. If today is your first time watching my video, don't forget to hit on the subscription button so you get updates whenever I drop new videos. And also don't forget, like and share for more. Things to know as a beginner when you want to venture into cassava production. One, which is first and foremost, is land acquisition. Why is land acquisition so important when you want to start um, cassava production? It is important because you need to know the type of soil which you're going to deal with. You need to know the type of soil you are dealing with in any form of agricultural production. That will guide you, and you will know if your investment is going to go right or you are going to lose the investment at the end of the day. It is important to know the type of soil you'll be using for your cassava production. So for cassava being a staple crop, it thrives well in a well-drained soil. This is why you need to know the type of soil you're going to deal with. Such soil can be a loam soil or sandy loam soil. This is because it is well-drained. So among the three soil types that we know, which is the clay soil, loamy soil, and then the sandy soil, it is important to know which of these has your land that you're going to acquire. Now, the second thing is land preparation. When you talk about land preparation, then there is a need for you to know the state of the land which you acquired in the first. This will help you to know the approach to how and manner at which you are going to prepare your land for your production. So is your land a virgin forest or is a land that has been worked on in recent times? All this information will help you to know the right way and manner to which you're going to prepare your land or soil for your cassava production. With a virgin land, which can be the forest, and with its nature being a virgin land, you have so much of the required nutrients for agriculture production embedded in the soil, which hasn't been taken up or used yet. So with such land, you are on an advantage point using such land. And its preparation has to do with you cutting down some trees, and after cutting down trees and burning, there will be the need for you to uproot all stumps for you to get your land bare and so nice for you to do your production. Based on your capital or your pocket, let's put it that way, someone will decide to just slash, burn, and then plant. But then, should you want to mechanize the field, you have to use a tractor to plow to get the soil tilted. But with stumps in the field, there is no way you're going to be able to use a tractor. I don't think any tractor operator would even want to work, no matter the amount you are willing to give him. I don't think any operator would want to work in a land that is having so many stumps in it. This is because it exposes them to so many danger when it comes to their operation as well. Yeah. So knowing this, if you are having a budget that can afford you mechanizing your field, then there will be the need for you to take up all stumps on the field in order to enable the mechanization of the field. So after your land preparation, you need to get your planting material. There is a need for you to know the type or the variety to which you are going to plant. There are some varieties like the abontem, and then we have duadekpapa. These are all local terms. So with the abontem, literally means fast yielding, and then which is it's an Akan dialect. And when you look at the second one, which is duadekpapa, it's a Ga name for that variety, meaning good cassava, duadekpapa. Yes, so that's just by the way. So when you know a variety, you know how to go about their production. So in acquiring your planting materials, we have two types. You are either going in for the 6 month duration or the 12-month duration. What do I mean by 6 months or 12 months? With a 6 month duration, you can harvest it by 6 months time, and you can as well leave it for a maximum of about a month or two, making it 8 months for further development of the root. But then at the 6 months, you can actually harvest and then sell to make money from the investment. And then with a 12 month variety, absolutely a year, and you can start harvesting that one as well. So when you know this, then you are aware of your agronomical practices that will help you to have your cassava develop properly. In cassava production, there is a need to always have in mind the importance of weed control. This is because weeds usually compete with a growing crop on the field, and this does not help in any agricultural production. There is a need to eliminate all forms of competition on the field. This is to help your crop to tap in the maximum nutrient they need for their development. So it is important to make sure that your field is weed free so that your crop will have all nutrients and water available for itself to develop proper for you. So with the weed control, you can either use chemical weedicides to control weeds on your field, or manual weeding can also be used to control weeds on your field. Based on how you planted your cassava, will determine the form or manner at which you are going to control your weeds. Provided you have planted in a way that the planting material is so close to the soil, you will have your growing or your cassava sprouting closer to the soil as well, which makes it difficult for you to implement a chemical or weedicide in controlling such fields. In a situation where you have your planting material being planted vertically, and then your planting material being elongated, you are able to implement the chemical, which is the weedicide method, since you'll be having your sprouting occurring at a particular distance above the soil or the ground level. You can use a knapsack and then you have a weedicide in it. You can actually spray beneath it and it will not get in contact with your sprouted cassava. In this format, your sprouted cassava is safe and wouldn't have to die along with the weed, since it's having a maximum distance above the soil level. So when you implement the weeding, the manual weeding method, being human clearing the weeds around the cassava that has been sprouted on the floor, it is done precisely, and so you end up eliminating all the weeds and then having your plants or your cassava standing strong and tall. So knowing all this, then there comes the question: who are you producing for? Before you even venture into any agricultural production, you should know who you are producing for, who your consumers are. So, in all, it is important that you know your end users, you know you have a ready market before you go into any production, especially cassava production. So, make it a point before you go into cassava production or any agricultural production. Do yourself a good to make some research. Know factories and companies that are into production that make the use of cassava. Stay tuned as the next part of this video will be bringing you an insight on how to grow your planting materials to maximize yield for you. Thank you and see you on the next video. Bye.